I've seen a ghost.
Ghosts are real. Cut it away!
Alright, so welcome to Doodle Gaming, and we're looking forward to what we don't know, the mysterious, the unknown, the anticipated.
Let's start with Nintendo.
Oh man, this...
No,
so
we're starting E3. We're going to start with Nintendo. Alright?
Okay, so our E3 predictions, and just so everyone knows, this is like the February edition. We're going to try to make one like every month, so that way, as like all these companies and as the industry progresses as a whole, we can like, you know, change ideas and evolve them over time until the actual release of E3, and then you'll get our reactions for the E3. Let's talk about it. I mean, the biggest thing that everyone is anticipating is the NX. What's going on with that?
The NX is going to be as powerful. What I want versus what it's actually going to be are two separate things. What I want is I don't think it'll do 4K. Let's just get that out of the way, because 4K right now would be too expensive.
Like actual 4K gaming. It will stream 4K content,
right? Like
Netflix and whatnot, right. But it won't do 4K gaming.
What I think it'll do is 1080p, 60 frames per second. What I want. This is what I want. 1080p, 60 frames on every single game. So games that weren't 1080p on like platforms now, like let's say they re-release Battlefield 4 on the Wii NX or whatever the hell they call it, it will be 1080p 60. Will we get that though? Probably not.
And why not? I want to hear your reasoning.
Well, let's look at how the Nintendo's been going lately with the Wii and the Wii U. Every time they give us this, we're coming back for the hardcore gamer. We want you guys back. And has that happened? Do they give two fucks about us?
Well, that's why they're making this brash move with the NX, man. This is all unprecedented. How is it brash? They're just following the same 5-year cycle they followed for the past... The Wii U, you know, I don't want to say bombed, but obviously it did not live up to the expectations that Nintendo was hoping for. They had to cut back the projections every single time. And now... they're realizing they can't live off these smaller, like, gimmicky, like, ideas.
Oh, yeah?
You know, and I'm not saying that, you know, Nintendo's, like, new ideas are just gimmicks.
Everything they have leaked with the console, though. Everything that's been leaked is still the same thing.
The patents and all that. Every company does that. They got to cover their asses for everything. If they come up with an idea, they're going to take it. And they're going to make sure that they get money for it.
I mean, that's true. But, I mean, from what we're seeing, it's going to have, like, a little screen on the controller. And it'd be cool if it's what I've been saying it's going to be, if it's portable and a home console at the same time. So all the games you buy from Nintendo, from now on, you only have to buy one game. And you can take it on the go, or you can, you know, play it at home. But at the same time, these games that they keep coming out with, like... besides Smash Bros. And Mario Kart and like most of their games, like you beat them, and look at Star Fox. Look what they're doing to Star Fox. They refuse to accept that people play online, and we live in an online world. It's time for them to have matchmaking. It's time for them to have a friends list where I'm like, hey, Chepo, you want to be my friend? Okay, hit A and we're friends. Instead of, hey, Chepo, my number's 1-878-478-973-78576. What's yours?
It's a lot of sevens, man.
No.
The point, look, Star Fox looks like it's going to be the swan song. If I think so. I think it's going to be like the last swan song of like the Wii U, and then NX is going to kick it into gear. I think sometime this year for sure. I think we're going to get it this year.
No, what I think is going to be is... Zelda. They'll do like what they did with the Wii and the GameCube, where like the Zelda game came out for both consoles, but the Wii version was different. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like Twilight Princess, it was on GameCube and Wii.
Right.
So I think it'll be the Wii U version and the NX version.
Triple, what do you think we're going to get out of the NX?
Everything we want and more.
Nintendo is dead, bro.
The new CEO is gonna be like...
he looks like the unhappiest guy I've ever seen in my life.
He's Nintendo now, and he will do everything. He will do everything in his path to destroy everything and everyone.
Yeah.
I am going to punch you in the throat once E3 comes out and NX is like all godly.
So, okay, well, give me, like, an actual, like, idea of what you expect from NX. Give me something, man.
Everything the GameCube was and more.
What?
What? So no online.
What are you talking about? They had Phantasy Star Online.
Oh man, because like 7 people played it online.
Dude, are you kidding me? That game like exploded. That game was big. There's still people right now playing that game.
On GameCube?
Yeah, on GameCube.
Did they have to share friend codes?
7898747. I'm not saying it was the best network ever, but there was a market for it, man. Dude, like I think Nintendo, with the president in place, and they talked about their health thing. It sounds like, originally they said they were going to keep strong. They got rid of it. Yeah. I think they're readjusting themselves. They got rid of the...
Dude, let's just say, Iwata...
They got rid of the loyalty program. They're readjusting that,
Iwata was just... I don't know. I liked Iwata. He came up with some good things. He took the company... He had a hit with the Wii. The DS, but... Holy shit, that health thing... That's just...
The health spin. But the thing, like, look... The self-health market is a big market, and there is money to be made, but you can only go so far with the Wii Fit and all that. I mean, they re-released it on the Wii U. It didn't work, okay? So that's why I want them to get out of that. I don't know, but based on, like, the very little information we know, it's just like Nintendo is playing this close to the chest, and I'm hoping for the best for E3. I want to be blown away. I want them to just rock this shit, man.
That's what I want too, but I wanted that with the Wii. I wanted that with the Wii U, and I didn't get it. The Wii U, I haven't turned it on in months, man. It just... Without online, it's like, who gives a shit? And I know, like, that doesn't... Not everybody has people over all the time to play, you know what I mean? If you have a solid online, it gives life to your game. Because people will just keep playing it. There's always going to be... I just played Titanfall yesterday. Titanfall. That game is so boring and dead. But I played it, man. And, I forgot how fun it was, but it just, because it's online, there's always going to be some asshole I can go play with,
Well, I think Nintendo is definitely going to be pushing, like, an online frontier this time. I think they're definitely going to try doing it. They wet themselves with the Wii.
In order to send a friend request now, I'm going to have to email you a special code. And then you're going to have to accept my email and then give me a special code. It's just going to be...
Nah, man, no.
I need an Nintendo... A button and a friends list that works. That's it. That's all I want.
Nintendo, I think, is going to do much better this time around with the internet options. They're going to actually make it work.
I heard rumors that they're trying to throw out the portable version first. And then,
Yeah, then the console version next.
What do you think that link up with the PS for, like...
Nah, that was just rumors and... That was just like that was like, if anything, that means like the NX will function more as a computer than an actual gaming system. It's just like my computer can communicate with the PlayStation, but it doesn't actually mean much else than that.
Define communicate.
Because I'm on the same network as my computer, my PlayStation. I can like look up music from my computer's hard drive or whatever, and stream it from there. Stream the media from my computer to that.
Look, man. I want the NX to be awesome. But it's like... Fool me once. Shame on me. Fool me twice. Shame on you.
Alright, well, there you go.
No, man,
they fooled you once with the Wii. They fooled you twice with the Wii U. This is it. They learned their lesson. They're not going to strike out, man.
It's fool me once. Shame on you.
Right, yeah. Fool me once, shame on you. Shame
Can't
on
get fooled again, man.
Yeah! George Bush, dude. George Bush, man.
Yeah, but...
This is true.
Okay, so...
I don't know, I've lost a lot of faith in Nintendo.
Honestly, I think that Nintendo's going to do good all around just because... If the rumor, let's just say like,
let's just say the rumors are correct, they will blow up. They will blow up.
But that's the thing, like if they just
third parties are now gonna want to go onto NX.
Will they? Third parties always have some excuse as to why they don't want to go with Nintendo. If it'll either be like, before it's like the console just isn't powerful enough, so we can't go with Nintendo, and now the console will be too powerful, and it'll just get like up-converted games if it gets any. Like
either way, up-converted is better than none. Nothing.
And honestly, like the thing is, if it sells, it's coming out 2 years into this generation, 3 years, and Nintendo's just sticking to their 5-year cycle. Like I knew this was gonna happen, but
look, man, the way I see it, I think they're because they're ahead of technology. They'll be able to afford the system and make it better and stronger than like the current gen. In theory, will they do it? I think so. I think they're gonna go for like the 1080p 60 frames per second, like minimum. Like that's what they're gonna keep. And then the other thing is that if it's true that they're re-releasing Smash onto this new system, what better way to put a flagship like game? It's like, hey, if you want to play Smash, you want to play like a great version of it with even better online and better options and a better way to connect with friends. Here's the new network on the NX, so you can actually use that. That
would be cool. It'd make me want to get it.
And then like you said, they might do like the Legend of Zelda, release it on the Wii U and the NX version, so you have single player and multiplayer.
Another thing is everybody sees Nintendo as the kids thing, and to break that, they're gonna need to take one of their flagships, like Metroid.
And what has Rare been doing? What has Retro been doing all this time? We don't know.
Well, hopefully it's a Metroid where I can shoot your face off. That'd be great.
I doubt that's going to happen.
I don't think they're going
to. If they don't get away from this whole kids image, like, they're never going to get
They will never do their flagships like that. If anything, they'll just have to make one.
They either make a whole new one, or they have to partner up with someone that, is known for that. Like, Bayonetta is actually,
It's pretty much there.
It's pretty much there, Like Bayonetta is pretty much like the violent game that they have going.
And if Nintendo happens to like just lock them
down,
maybe they lock down
Resident Evil 7. Because
Capcom has been whoring themselves off.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody's locking down something from them.
Yeah. Xbox has Dead Rising, Street Fighter for PlayStation. Even Nintendo has Monster Hunter on portables. I'm pretty sure they've been talking about Resident Evil. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, Nintendo definitely needs a little bit more of adult image.
I'm going to say that with every company. Maybe they locked down Resident Evil 7.
Microsoft's top secret game. Maybe it's Resident Evil 7.
Sony's top secret game. Maybe it's Resident Evil 7.
iPhone is releasing a new game.
Maybe it's Resident Evil 7.
But it is a possibility. I feel like Nintendo
needs to lock down Bayonetta.
I think it is on lock now.
It pretty much is.
What?
But will it get a sequel?
Oh, definitely.
I think so.
Definitely.
I think so. Wait, who does Bayonetta belong to originally? Sega?
I thought it was...
You got the game.
Look at the fucking game. Who did she belong to originally?
Intermission.
Sega. And Sega is definitely hurting for money. They haven't launched a good Sonic game in quite some time.
Sega and Nintendo have been like pretty goody two-shoes with each other.
Yeah, they've been best buds for a while.
Especially with the whole Smash,
Sonic,
and then Mario
Sonic the Olympics. Yeah,
their new Olympics coming out.
Their new D.
Their new Olympics game coming out this year. Another look forward to.
Wait, what is this? Summer or winter?
Summer. Because it's the Brazil.
Oh, it's Brazil. Damn it! I was hoping it was winter because I love curling.
I'm so done right now.
So
let's go on into
Rio de Janeiro.
Right.
Sony. What's Sony gonna be like?
Well,
I think it's gonna be.
They're gonna
VR.
come out with a Slim.
You think the Slim will come out this year?
They always come out with a Slim.
But will it be this year?
We're talking about this year? I thought we were just doing predictions.
Well, this year is NX. So.
This year, Sony... No, we're going predictions for E3.
Right.
Yeah, E3 this year.
Exactly.
Okay.
Sony isn't like Nintendo. Like, they actually do stuff for, like, the year after. Like, even... Because Nintendo's trying to go for, like... Nintendo said that they wanted to do the time period between last E3 to this E3 is what they were showing. PS4.
So you're trying to say Sony's going to show us things that'll come out like 9 years from now?
Well, no, not 9 years from now, but like next year. But they,
So you think they're going to show off a Slim?
How long have they been out for?
This will be the third year.
By the end of this year, it'll be the third year.
Right. It'll be 3 years.
It usually happens between what, like the 4th and 5th year that they do.
I don't know if they'll do a Slim, man.
I think so. It's PlayStation 1,
if not
PlayStation
Slim,
2, PlayStation 2.
If E3 Nintendo shows off NX and it's everything the rumors are saying it is, they will definitely at least say something about like, oh, we're coming out with a new PS4, the upgraded version, blah blah.
No,
and Microsoft will do that as well.
Microsoft will do it as well. They're gonna have to.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
I think that definitely depends on the third party situation.
I mean, Sony's going to be VR. That's what we're going to see this year. VR. It's going to be like when Kinect came out or when PlayStation Move came out. We're going to see so much damn VR. It's crazy.
So what are we going to see from Microsoft then?
Microsoft? I don't know, man.
Because I mean, like let's put it like Nintendo.
They've been trying to come out with the Kinect that like you can actually move around in the room or whatever. Or is that scrapped?
No, they're probably gonna push the what's it called?
The HoloLens? But they're not looking at the HoloLens as something for gaming.
I'm
I
saying
that's what they were looking for.
No, the HoloLens is for like
it's multi-purpose. But there is a gaming market for it.
What do you think? They're not going to push the HoloLens.
Because think about it, like Nintendo's going to push.
Are you talking about the one where they were doing the Minecraft thing last year?
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking. Wait. No, I saw
the Illumi room.
What's that?
That's the one you're talking about, and it's dead.
It's dead
because it requires like 17 connects.
And they already have such a hard time getting rid of one per console. Shit. Well, no. Think about it. Nintendo, NX. That's all they're going to talk about. Sony, they're going to push a lot of VR.
Year, if they're for sure going to be able to come out with between this... Definitely, no. If a new system's coming out, it's got to be holiday season.
By holiday season.
Yeah, I mean, it's their 5-year thing.
So if it's not coming out by holiday season, they're not gonna come out till next holiday season. There's no way they're gonna just dump it like in the middle of the year.
No, it would not be. No, not the middle of the year. It'd definitely be a holiday season.
So if it's not this year, it's next year. And if they don't show it off this year, it's because they know themselves that they're not gonna be able to bust out what they. Well, if the rumor, like I keep saying, if the rumors are true, if they're not able to bust out what they say the rumors are going to bust out, then they're going to wait till next year.
We'll see it this year for sure.
We're going to see it, but do you think we're actually going to get it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think we'll get the
portable. Like I'm saying, if Nintendo is doing their stuff if last year they were strict about showing things between that E3 and next E3. If they're not going to be able to do it between them, they're not going to show it.
No, they're not going to leave us high and dry because the Wii U is dead. It's dead. Let's face reality. It's dead. That Star Fox game, it looks awful.
The only reason it looks awful to use is because there's no online.
So when I beat the campaign on my GameCube Star Fox game, then what?
You replay it again and take different routes like the other Star Fox games.
Well, it's like if there's any game that should have multiplayer in it.
I mean, I'm not saying that it's
We're not saying it shouldn't.
Yeah, but still, you should just take it for at least what it offers. But yeah, Nintendo's gonna obviously show off NX. PlayStation's gonna be VR crazy.
PlayStation's gonna be VR.
What's Microsoft gonna do?
They're gonna show Last Guardian again. And it's going to be the same Last Guardian thing we've seen for the past 8 years. And then they're going to give it a release date. And
Horizon.
They're going to say this is when it's going to come out. Because the Last Guardian, if they don't give it a release date, if they don't give Last Guardian a release date this year, everybody's going to get pissed. So they'll give it a release date. Will it actually be that release date? That's a different story.
Last Guardian, No Man's Sky.
And then
Final Fantasy.
45 minutes of VR. For sure.
Final Fantasy.
How much you guys think VR is going to be?
I have no idea. I mean, Oculus. How much is the Oculus?
Oculus is $600.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be cheaper than that.
Obviously.
It's going to have to be.
Yeah.
It's going to be cheaper, but it might not be as great.
It's obviously, again, PC power compared to... But...
Well, not only that, if they're making it cheaper... Like, if it's going to be cheaper, then the parts, the power it can withstand is going to be not as great either, because it's not using, like...
I think it'll be $400.
I think 400 would be like the best. I mean, if they could, 300 would be optimal.
I was gonna say 3 to 4.
Yeah, but 400 is just like
Either
that's
way,
the point where it's like
I think it's too expensive.
Yeah.
It's gonna be too expensive. I don't think it's gonna.
Well, again, like it's not. This isn't like the hitch of.
It's gonna be half games and then half VR showing stuff.
Yeah, because
it's not gonna be.
It's not gonna be the end all be all of PlayStation. This is just for the people who are interested in VR. So hey, if you want to try VR, if you're interested in it, we have an option for you, and we have games for it. But they're not putting all the money down on VR, man.
But that's exactly why we're not seeing as many AAAs right now from Sony. Is because VR. They're basically doing exactly what Microsoft did around Kinect time. We didn't get shit for AAAs. Everything was coming out on fucking Kinect. It's going to be the same thing. We got indies, a few AAAs, like 2 or 3. We got third-party deals.
Well, right now with PlayStation,
there's
Nathan Drake.
Sky.
Indie. That's what I'm saying. AAAs. Like, you're still...
Okay, you got Nathan Drake. And then, dude, Nathan Drake.
Uncharted. No Man's Sky could become, like... Just because they're new doesn't mean they're indie.
No, an indie is like... A AAA is like an Uncharted. Whereas, like, No Man's Sky is like a Minecraft. Like, yeah, it could be good. Yeah, it could be fun. But it's not like... Uncharted.
No, okay, but if it's... That's the whole point. It's just like... Just because the game costs millions of dollars to develop, and just because it's considered AAA, does that make it better than a regular game that's fun?
It depends.
Who said No Man's Sky wasn't worth millions of dollars?
Yeah.
If you think No Man's Sky is a AAA, I don't even know. Because it's having a lot of development problems right now.
It's a huge game!
It's a huge... Exactly, the huge game and the scope that it, like...
Of course it's gonna run through development problems. What they want to do with it is amazing stuff that, like...
What do you do in the game?
You explore, like, an entire actual, like, universe of planets.
Where
there's, like, endless
it
possibilities.
Literally spans out to, like, infinity.
Yeah, but what do you do?
You go out and you discover new planets, new
you
creatures.
You can be in dogfights trying to discover new planets, like...
Yeah, I could be fighting with Chepo. If we ever meet, of course, in this giant universe, I could be meeting up with Chepo, like, I'm going to this planet. Like, no, I'm going there first. And we have, like, a dogfight on the way there, and then we can actually, like, land on the planet
and
killing each other. Yeah, and that's only between us two. That's, like, not even considering the other players on the rest of PSN and PC, because it's cross-playable, right?
I think so.
It's coming to Xbox, too, eventually.
We'll see, man. I don't think so, but we'll see.
Like that's a huge game, man.
It's not.
I just don't know. I'm not interested in it. Like
just because it has like indie type graphics doesn't mean it's like
it's still an indie game. It's not a AAA like.
The point is, man, if you want these like AAAs, I mean, yes, you got Nathan Drake, you got Street Fighter, you got Horizon.
Not from Sony,
but it's exclusive to fucking Sony.
But it's not from Sony.
Oh God. Okay, well, Scalebound
isn't from... I want God of War.
You can't... Well, Scalebound
I don't give a fuck about
from...
Scalebound. I want God of War. I want, the things that I get a fucking PlayStation for, and I'm not getting any of it.
Rich, just because some games don't feature a combat system, or guns, doesn't mean it's a bad game. Okay?
Right, because all I play is games with guns.
Name a game that you play right
Killer
now.
Instinct.
Full Gore has a gun.
He doesn't have a gun. No guns for Full Gore.
But it's a combat system. Arbiter.
Now Arbiter will have a gun. But he does it right now. So currently when I play, there are no guns.
Oh, man.
I don't know, man. I feel like Sony is being Microsoft last generation towards the end. That's exactly what they're doing. And you can deny it all you want, but that's exactly what they're doing.
I mean, we'll see, man.
They're doing Kinect, so VR, and third-party support, and like 1 or 2 exclusives a year.
All right, say it again. Like AAA. You're being selective on what you consider to be exclusive.
Okay,
you're being selective on what you consider AAA.
Then you're like the 360. No,
you would like to be selective on all these things, man.
What is a AAA?
I mean, that's again, like, there's so many ways to define, like, an actual AAA. It's like, Street Fighter, oh, it's not a real AAA, it's not made by Sony. It's like, dude, it's still a big-ass game. It's still expensive to make. It's a big household name. And just because it's not made by Sony, it's not a AAA exclusive.
So is Killer Instinct a AAA?
Yeah, it is. It's made by fucking Microsoft. It's like, it costs millions of dollars to make that. It's made by Rare. It was developed by Iron Galaxy and Double Helix, but it's still a big-ass game.
Most games cost millions of dollars to make.
Yeah, I know. most games. And what makes an indie from a AAA game is that, like, the fact that indies, they usually do like a crowdfunding thing. They're like a Kickstarter, Indiegogo.
Minecraft was an indie.
It was, and now it's owned by Microsoft. Now it's like a big AAA giant. Why do you think they have Minecraft story mode? Why do you think they have like the Telltale games and all that? You know, it blew up. It got into a huge ass game.
Okay, Street Fighter, Uncharted, Horizon, then what?
Last Guardian.
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky.
That one game that's been like
that's very
well, technically that was
Persona
Kickstarted.
5.
That was Kickstarted, but
Shenmue.
It was a AAA though.
But Shenmue's not coming out this year though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Neither is Last Guardian.
We'll see, man.
You want let's put money on it.
You already owe me one brand new game.
Well, why do I owe you oh yeah.
That's right. You already owe me a brand new game. Okay. You already owe me another $10. You owe me $10 million from that one time. But he said, because I got Drive Club, you know, and I was like, I'm going to play online. He's like, you can't play online. It's the free version. And
that's what they said on IGN.
I'm sorry that you're misinformed. Maybe you should be watching a good channel like Dudema Gaming.
We didn't exist!
So I told him, like, yeah, I can play online. And he was like, no, you can't. I bet you $10 million for Drive Club.
I'm never giving you that $10 million. So you might as well just drop it. Unless I win the lottery, you're not getting $10 million.
Look, you just admitted that you accepted that bet and you lost it. So there's actual audio recording.
When people bet $10 million...
In the state of Illinois, that's a verbal agreement. And that is considered, you know, official. And now I have your recording stating that you did.
So he can sue you.
Yes.
Good luck.
But yeah, the point is, man, they quit being so selective about these things, man. They're big games, they're fun, they're gonna be awesome. It's like you own a PlayStation 4, you could just go home and enjoy it, but you choose not to.
No, that's because I know what I want out of a PlayStation, and that's it. That's all there is to it. I want Street Fighter 5.
What do you want out of PlayStation?
God of War, man. Give me God of War.
And maybe this year. Would you?
If in E3 they're like,
God of War, I will be happy. What the fuck you mean?
So that's it. You just wanted God of War, and that's it. That's the end all be all. There's nothing else.
Me, God of War 3 was like one of the greatest last generation games I ever played.
They're like,
in my
what
life.
if they get like every single like amazing AAA exclusive PS4 game, and they show it off at E3 minus God of War? You still won't be happy. It depends
on what they are. I look forward to Horizon. That game looks awesome, man. I want to kill some robotic dinosaurs.
Every old school PlayStation.
You get Spyro, you get Crash, you get Jack and Dexter, you get Ratchet and Clank.
I'd be interested in Spyro. Spyro.
You get everything minus God of War. You'll still be like,
yes! I want God of fucking War.
What if
they gave you a God of War racing game?
What if they actually go out of the way? Go-kart racing.
Go-kart racing, God of War.
Dude, if they come out with God of War go-kart racing, I'm fucking done. Like,
and if they do, you heard it here first to do them a game.
But their heads get chopped off. And you die brutally from like brutal items.
That'd be pretty sweet. Like, if you could ride up next to somebody as like Hades and like murder their lives. Oh, that'd be really fun.
What if they were like preparing you for God of War? What if this year they released God of War and you could play it VR? Like when you're on Gaia, you can actually see all of Gaia, look around, but like, what the fuck? What if you can actually like exhume the bodies in VR? I'm not
sold on VR yet, though, man. Like I want to play a horror game on it, like Outlast or something. That sounds like a lot of fun. PT would be awesome.
Even though that's dead.
VR.
Oh, and then Hideo Kojima and Guillermo del Toro is going to team up soon, and I'm totally interested in what the fuck they're going to do. That sounds awesome.
They're probably just going to do PT again.
But not Silent Hill.
Yeah, not Silent Hill. Welcome to Asylum.
Asylum.
They can't do anything related to PT anymore.
They could do any horror game they want and call it Halloween. There you go.
No, I'm pretty sure that people own Halloween.
Oh yeah, Halloween will sue the dog shit out of them, but
they can't do anything with PT related because there's already two games coming out that are supposed to be like
the spiritual successors or inspired by
Visage PT. And Something Road. I forget the name.
Oh, that one got turned down. I think the Road one. I think that one got like shut down or something. I could be wrong.
It was just on IGN like. Really? 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm. I had to check it out.
About them about them saying like their top 15 horror games.
Yeah, I remember because I was actually gonna kickstart it, and I was waiting for them, and then they said that they canceled the Kickstarter. So unless they were picked up by a publisher, this was like months ago. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, like this week I just saw the top 2016 horror games.
But either way, I want to play those type of games. That game, when I first played PT, it like blew my mind. I was like, dude, this game's amazing.
Yeah, PT, remember the teddy bear, man?
The teddy bear.
Dude, that was the best looking teddy bear I've ever seen in a video game in my life. I had to stare at it for like 10 minutes. I was like, whoa, it's so real.
Yeah, dude.
But I think we're going to see a lot of VR. And I don't know if I'm sold on VR yet.
I'm not sold either.
If it's $400, like... That's a lot of money, man.
I'm not sold either, but I'm still gonna try it. Like, I'm gonna get the Oculus Rift. My PC's Oculus Rift ready, so I'm gonna try it. My PS4, I'm gonna try the PlayStation VR. I'm just gonna see what happens, man. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I don't want God of War to be VR. Let me.
Well, it won't be VR like exclusive. They wouldn't limit it like that. It'd be like you can VR if you wanted to.
Killzone had VR. That'd be cool. God of War though is too much. I feel like I'd throw up. Just give me a horror game like Slender.
Do you think we'll see Resident Evil 2 at E3? The remake? Remaster?
Yeah.
Re-badassery? Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
What if they're like exclusive PlayStation?
It wouldn't bother me. I fucking
What if it was exclusive for the Wii U?
I'd be a little sad, but I'd still play it.
Would you play it?
Would you play it? Yeah.
I'd hook up my Wii U and I'd
Wait, what if they say if it's exclusive to iPhone?
Then it's dead. It's dead to me. I give no fucks.
What if they say exclusive to Atari 2600?
Then I'm buying me an Atari 2600. I'm going to get a nice RC TV. And
you never said what you think is going to happen with Microsoft.
Well, we haven't got there yet.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, well, fine. Here, we're going to usher into it. Sony, VR. Nintendo, NX. Microsoft, what are they going to do?
Zelda.
Well, yeah, but, NX is like the big...
They're going to show Zelda off like crazy.
They should.
They're gonna show at least like 10 minutes.
Look, I'm just going to say this right now. I'm already thinking Zelda's going to be like one of the greatest games of all time. Because...
Open world
with the horse. If you notice, a lot of the games are like considered best of all time. Ocarina of Time, you had Epona. Red Dead Redemption, you had a horse. Metal Gear Solid 5, you had a horse. It's a trend.
Metal Gear Solid 5 is not one of the best games of all time.
I don't think so either. It's a very good game. You should totally play it, but it's really good.
Any game that has a horse that you have to travel with is considered pretty great.
Skyrim. I was about to Skyrim.
I got like 9 Skyrim.
Shadow Colossus.
Okay,
Shadow
Colossus. Microsoft.
So Microsoft last year.
They're just gonna do games, man. They're not gonna have some.
So wait. So here's the thing, though. Here's my question to you, because last year was the greatest Microsoft lineup ever. That's something they kept saying over and over again. What can they do this year to top that?
They'll just do the same goddamn thing.
Halo 6.
No, yeah, they're gonna do Gears 4. They're going to have that Forza Horizon 3. It's going to get announced. Conquer is going to get announced because it's already been leaked. Like Young Conquer or something like that.
Wait. Is that like a full retail exclusive or is that like a digital thing? Because I'm curious. Because, Rare is also working on the Pirates game.
Thieves.
Yeah.
Wait, like Conquer, like...
Conquer.
Like Rare Conquer?
Yes, Conquer.
Yeah. Every time I heard you say Conquer, I just thought it was like some Roman... Empire type of game. I was like, that does not sound.
That
does not sound fun.
They're gonna have Sea of Thieves. They're gonna show that. They're gonna show Crackdown again, and all the Power of the Cloud stuff.
Okay.
And then they're gonna have Scalebound. They'll probably show that again. What new stuff they show? I don't know. Microsoft's usually good at keeping their cards to their chest until like right before E3 when everything.
But it's all games. You don't think they're going to do anything with Oculus? Because Oculus is attached to Microsoft.
They might, but if they do...
Isn't that indie game still hasn't come out? Like, Pothead?
Oh,
Cuphead. But that should be out before E3. We should? Yeah, we should have
I loved Cuphead. That excited me. I loved that game. That game looks so cool.
It looks so awesome.
It looks so pretty.
It's like Contra, but with cartoons.
It was really cool, man.
Looks a lot of fun.
I mean, it was for sure. Like PlayStation's going to be a toss-up because of the VR thing. Nintendo's going to be a toss-up because, again, you don't know about the NX. But Microsoft, you can at least depend on. You're going to get lots of cool games.
Yeah, that's all they're going to do.
That's all they're going to do. And then they're probably going to show off maybe some Season 3 stuff for KI.
I doubt it.
No. Like, KI will be out by then.
No, like character-wise.
Maybe like a character. Maybe like a new character.
They're gonna
Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Dude, I'm holding out for Scorpion. Jose, you should tell them your theory on Killer Instinct.
My god. Okay. So, yeah, if you've actually listened to this point, if you're actually still listening. So, my theory is, obviously Killer Instinct has always had juggling. Juggling has always been a part of it. But now they're making it like a really big thing. It's like everyone can now juggle. Every single person. Well, what other game, similar to KI, does a lot of juggling? Mortal Kombat. Are they now introducing more emphasis on juggling because they want you to get used to it? Because that's what MK characters depend on. It looks like it.
Dude, if they put Scorpion in the game, you could literally do the exact same things he does in Mortal Kombat X in the new Killer Instinct because of the juggling thing. Like, he would just have you all over the screen getting destroyed, and it would be amazing.
Right. And then, you could combo break it.
And if they did have Scorpion... Because I do think there'll be another guest character. And if it is Scorpion, there'd be no bigger stage to do it at than E3. Like, people would...
Shit their pants.
Yeah,
it'd be a nice big reveal. It definitely would.
But obviously that's wishful thinking.
But if it does happen, you heard it here first.
And then I think we'll see a lot of Halo Wars 2. They may even announce like some mouse and keyboard peripheral for it, or some sort of way to control it better.
So this is what we come down to.
Right.
Mouse and keyboard. The ultimate in controller action.
For RTS, there's nothing better. There's nothing better. Maybe not, I don't know.
But I mean, like, if you really think about it, would they really go that far to release a keyboard and mouse
Probably
just
not.
For Halo Wars?
Probably not. It might what if they do it... Because they're going cross-platform with a lot of these games, so what if they do it for other games? Maybe you could keyboard and mouse for other games. I mean, it'd be bad because you would alienate a lot of people who don't want to use mouse and keyboard, and they will get destroyed by anybody on a mouse and keyboard. Like, I remember when I used to play Alien vs. Predator 2 a lot on the computer, it got to a point where I could have the spear and I could hit you from anywhere on the map. One hit, you're dead. Because the mouse and keyboard just made it so fluid. Versus controller, you'll always have a disadvantage. I think they'll announce Quantum Break will already be out, right?
Is it out? I don't know.
It comes out in April.
Yeah,
I think we'll see new games. I feel like it's too hard to guess what they'll be because every year, so far this generation, all it's been at E3 is games, because they're trying to steer away from the whole Don Matrick shit.
So
it's hard to guess what Microsoft's going to do. At this point, later on in the year, we'll probably have some leaks.
We're going to get closer. And as we said, we're going to do like another E3 update next month. Hopefully we get some more information by then and see what we think. And then
we should just start like a Twitter thing and just everybody Scorpion KI hashtag and just tag Phil Spencer repeatedly until he's so annoyed by it that he feels the need to purchase and put Scorpion in the game.
So do you think we will see a Dreamcast 2?
No.
I'm sorry, I've just been playing lots of Crazy Taxi recently. Oh my god.
It's hard, dude, honestly, it's hard to guess what Microsoft's going to do. I think leading up to that point, maybe they'll announce OG Xbox backwards compatibility. Like just
they said they were working on that.
Yeah,
so
just like a little 5-minute thing. Like, hey, guess what? Now we have OG Xbox. Here's brute force.
That way, I could play my SVC Chaos again. I want to play that. But yeah, brute force. Once if they get a sequel
to brute force,
yeah,
that'd be so out of left field. But I'd
Fusion Frenzy 3.
Fusion Frenzy. Oh man, or Chronicles of Riddick, that Escape from Butcher Bay game. Remember back then? That was like the cream of the crop of all graphics. Like back then, that was holy shit. It put Doom 3 to shame.
What else?
So good.
What was it like? Xbox Kukuro Kojin.
What about that airplane game, Blazing?
Crimson Skies.
Crimson Skies. I used to get destroyed in that game. Like people were so good at that game. Like I just could not escape them.
I mean, to be honest, Xbox does have like a big library of like obscure games that could definitely re-release. I mean, they're still trying to push Phantom Dust. There's a bunch of games they could work on. But whether or not the market's there and whether people actually support it is something completely different.
I think Xbox is going to try and do like a Steam type deal. Like, the more games they make backwards compatible and then that you put on the console as like a store, because right now I have to go online on my phone, I gotta sign into Xbox Live, then I gotta buy the game through there, but eventually I feel they're gonna want that store on the Xbox One so you can like buy all their old catalog of games. And like when you look at the store now for the backwards compatibility stuff, they're all pretty cheap, like $10-15.
Yeah, a lot of them
most I've seen. Like,
and then the rumor is that Red Dead Redemption and some other ones for 360 are coming BC for Xbox One.
Maybe I don't know. Phil Spencer always said he'd make up for Street Fighter V. What could that be? Maybe we'll hear
Maybe
it
it's
this
MK
year.
versus KI.
What could it be though? Do you think this year he'll reveal, like, he'll come out and be like, well, I said I'd make up for Street Fighter V, so like something along those lines?
Huh.
Well, maybe Tomb Raider. Maybe that was your makeup.
No. Everybody knows that's not. No. I got nothing, man. I think that pretty much covers everything.
All right. Good night. Bye.
Rate, comment, subscribe. We love you guys.
Chepo, would you like to say something to them before we leave?
Bye.
God damn it, Chepo.
Bye.
Chepo, you suck.
Dodoma? Dodoma Gaming?